Hey songwriters, I have a quick question for you. Do you find yourself using the same old imagery, the same old metaphors in your songwriting, and as a result, your songwriting is starting to feel a bit tired, a bit uninspired, a bit unimaginative, and you kind of got to the stage where you feel like you don't have anything to say because everything sounds the same and you're kind of repeating yourself? Is this you? Or maybe you're new to the songwriting process and you know that you should engage in metaphors and imagery, but maybe you don't know where to start and it's all a little bit intimidating. Either way, I've got an exercise for you. This exercise is going to remind you how potent and powerful utilizing imagery and metaphor in your lyric writing can be, and it's going to reignite a passion for words and language and get you excited about writing songs again. Now, in this exercise, all we're going to do is we're going to choose some books. So find yourself a bookshelf and choose some books at random, maybe 3. And all I want you to do is open pages at random and choose lines that jump out at you. Once you've got maybe 20 lines, write all these lines down, of course. I want you to read these lines aloud. And this is crucial because when we read words aloud, we experience how they feel to say, how it feels in the mouth, with the tongue and the lips. And when it feels good to say, we know it's going to feel good to sing. So you've read through all your lines and you're going to choose your top 10. And out of your top 10, I want you to choose your favorite line. Now we have 2 options here. If you have a favorite line, maybe you do a deep dive around this favorite line and that is the starting point for a song. Or alternatively, we're going to use all of these lines or most of these lines in a song. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've got some lines that I've written down at random. I'm going to read them to you and I'm going to show you how they turn into a song. So she has a lover among the dead, in all its earthly and heavenly hues, but the people remain here. A few hundred miles of empty space. I have monsters inside my closet too. Now, the really interesting thing about this exercise is that as soon as these lines, these seemingly random lines are put together, they start to tell a story in a way that you would not expect. And what's also interesting is sometimes you find yourself telling something that you wanted to tell in a song, telling a story, explaining a situation or describing an emotion through these random lines. That's very interesting. So 2 options. Either you can choose the order of your lines, or you could do a William Burroughs approach of cutting them all up, turning them upside down and choosing lines at random. And that's what I did. So I'm going to show you what I came up with. I have monsters inside my closet too, in all its earthly and heavenly hues. She has a lover among the dead, a few hundred miles of empty space, and everyone is grieving. But the sugar remains here, the sugar grows hard in the heat, but the people remain here. No trace, never a single breath, the passage of the people. And that's it. Now, if it's a little bit too out for you, if you're struggling to find kind of cohesive line or thread through the whole thing, what you could choose to do is you could do this exercise for, say, the verse, or conversely for the chorus, and then write a lyric around that, which is maybe based on something more literal or has more that you can hold on to. So you get the contrast of the kind of abstract verse or the abstract chorus alongside a more literal verse or chorus. Either way, Yogi's choice. Now, I love this exercise. Like I said, it gets me really thinking outside the box and reminds me of the potency of language and how powerful and evocative imagery can be. So why not give this exercise a go and put in the comments below how you got on?